Alright, folks. It's time to gamble. Greetings, really happy people out there. My name is Justyn. And it's time to play more Super Mario RPG Remake. We have to go to the final area, but before we do, there's something special we can get from Great Guy's Casino. It takes a lot. We have to beat him at Look the Other Way. I believe it's 100 times, 99 times. Oh, it should get my card. And I was going to do it off camera, but like that's so easy, you know? So, hello Mario. Around this casino, feel free to enjoy yourself. Wonder what became of Booster's search for a bride. Business so slow. Hey Mario, want to play Look the Other Way with me? Ready and look the other way. Ooh, you didn't get caught. I lost this round. Here, you can have this. He's going to give you a lot of crap, but we have to win. I believe it's 99 times or 100, but not in a row. There's no like streak because it is just a 50-50 chance. There's nothing to watch about it. But I was like, oh man, if I were like popular, I could do like a Q&A. But I'm gonna look left always, by the way, and we're just gonna just keep mashing A. So I don't have a big enough audience to like go on Twitter and ask for questions for a Q&A while we mash through this. So what I've done is I've looked up the best interview questions. I clicked on the first thing I saw, and we're gonna answer it in character of our Mario. So, number 1. All right, Mario, tell me about yourself. Oh well, you know, I'm Super Mario. I jump. Thank you, thank you, sir. I also like mushrooms, and sometimes I sound like Chris Pratt. That's very interesting, Mr. Mario. So why are you leaving your current job? Oh, you know, plumbing is fine. I'm good at it, but when the princess needs saving, apparently no one else does it. So. And it has its perks, so that's why I don't do my old job anymore. And also, I feel like it was messy. This is more fun. I see. What's the most interesting project you worked on in a past position? Oh, well, we went into the pipes, Luigi and I. Luigi is my brother. And there were creatures all in the pipes. And then suddenly it became a competition somehow. Luigi and I, we decided who would kill the most. We're not exterminators, you see. We don't even have a license for it. But we did it. And no one knows about it. And no one will ever believe you. Thank you, Mr. Mario. Describe your work style in a few sentences. Wahoo! Thank you. I guess that does work. What made you apply for this position? Well, gambling is fun. I see. Yeah, well, thank you. What are your salary expectations? As many coins as I want. So many coins. I want to buy all the mushrooms. Okay, I mean, it's not, very specific. Well, you didn't give a specific pay range on the job listing. Just come to Great Guy Casino. No chain jumps allowed. Well, yeah, okay, that's fair. What's the most important skill that you've learned recently? Well, there was Ultra Jump. Or Ultra Fire? I don't remember. I can kill everyone. Oh, that's great, Mr. Mario. Do you have any questions for me? Yes. How long until I haven't been counting, and neither has Justyn. We'll just go. You'll get your answer in time. Don't call us. We'll call you. Tell me about a time when persistence paid off. Well, you see. Oh, Mario gets a far off look in his eye. There is this. It was him. Him? Yes, him. Him, the militant, camo guy. He laughed in our faces. He spurned us. I could not touch him. We had to resort the drastic measures to kill him. Oh, I see. Well, that does sound. We persisted, and we got him. That does sound interesting, Mr. Mario. Tell me an example of when you were responsible for a project that didn't go as planned. What happened next? Well, you see, there was this. Okay, I have to keep it. There was this. There's this camo guy, and we were just going to peek him and get him in our journal, and it didn't go as planned, and so we left and came back, and then I had the bright idea to run away from the fight and re-engage it in case in the memory it was slotted as the same type of fight, so we didn't have to go searching for him again, and then we won. Oh, red essence, that's nice. Oh, okay, thank you, Mr. Mario. What is most important to you outside of work? Mushrooms. Next. Okay, I have to scroll down. Tell me something about yourself that isn't on your resume. Well, I have a family. I don't see them much anymore. My family dinners got awkward. Oh, no. Okay, I hope it counts. Oh, please. I hope it's still, it better not, but we're gonna keep going left. How do you handle stress or tight deadlines? I don't. I get things done when I want to. I see. What does diversity, equity, and inclusion mean to you, and why do you think it's important? Well, you see, some of my best friends are Oh, I'm axing that. I'm kiboshing that. Don't. We can't. Oh, goodness. My party has all kinds of different people, including the king of the Koopas. It's not called that anymore, Mario. In fact, that's a little insensitive, that because it's been changed for a reason. Oh, I see. Man. Anyway, this is important. Thank you, Mr. Mario. How would you react if you... Oh, okay, no, I'm not gonna... these are all about... and they could go down. Okay, how are you... oh, how do you approach understanding the perspective of a coworker whose background differs from you? Well, as long as he can knock down doors with his shell, I just listen to him and humor him and roll my eyes sometimes. Oh, well, thank you for that. That's the one who's the king of Bowser's minions. I think the name gives it away, but tell me about your leadership experience. I can't leave the party even mid-battle. So I have to be the leader. All the time, always. Oh, thank you. How would you describe your leadership style? Oh, wahoo! Ah, thank you. That makes perfect sense. What's your plan for building rapport and credibility with your new team? I will use pick-me-ups, but not anymore, for I am the strongest one, and I will continue to remind them that I am the strongest one. And I will continue to be the strongest one, and that's how they will know that forever. Good. Okay, thank you. Can you tell me about a time when a member of your team made a mistake? How did you handle it? Well, Mallow, he screws up the thought peak timing, but it only costs 1 FP, and I put my head in my hands in a defensive way, so that the round can go around, because I'm so strong that I would kill them before you can thought peak. And I put my head in my hands, but I don't say anything. I just let that disappointment wash over him. And usually he gets the timing right the next time. Well, I see. Hold on, I need to scroll down. How do you ensure that your direct reports feel a sense of inclusion and belonging on a daily basis? Well, I let them switch up into the party. Especially, he gets to go first, and then... Oh boy, the accent's like, it's a me, Mario. He gets to go first, and it's make him feel included in the thought peak stuff. How would you prevent employee burnout? Well, I would switch them out of the party when they are out of things to do. So Peach only comes in to heal and to be invincible. She needs no help from me. Alright, we're still moldy mushing. Alright, let's keep going. Tell me how you solved a problem you were faced with using your own initiative or out-of-the-box thinking. As you see, there was this one time. I try to think of the Mario timeline. Give me... There was all these Koopa shells. Again, that's insensitive, sir. Oh, right. There's all these blue turtle shells, and they they protected their them. They protected the blue turtles, and could be kicked around, and were great weapons, but sometimes would hurt me as well. So this one time in Nusup, I put on the blue turtle shell, and I became the turtle shell, and then nothing could stop me. Nothing stood in my way then. Ah, I see. That is really out-of-the-box thinking, or out-of-the-shell thinking, I guess. You're so funny. Thank you, Mr. Mario. Tell me about a time you had to work closely with someone whose personality was very different from yours. Well, you see, the king of the Bowser's minions, he's a lot. But like I said, he knocks down doors with his belt, so we just, again, I roll my eyes and humor him. Because I don't usually talk much. It helps, because he flaps his lip a lot, and I don't. Just say, wahoo, That's my leadership style. Yes, Mr. Mario. Can you call a time when you have a difficult or dissatisfied customer and found a way to turn the situation around? No. Nobody's dissatisfied with me. Okay. Describe a situation where you were tasked with influencing a big company change that involved key stakeholders. Well, I've had keys. I've been in the company of people, and I like to eat steak. So there was not a time where all of that happened at once, though. Alright, thank you, Mr. Mario. Tell me about a time when you disagreed with the supervisor. Well, I disagree with Peach all the time because I tell her, oh, you can't just go out alone places, you keep getting kidnapped, and it seems to happen a lot, and God, the accent is leaving me so bad. Yahoo! It seems to happen a lot, and then you stay with Bowser for a limited amount of time, and you're never hurt, but you always seem fine afterward. I tell her, but she never listens. Just never. It's like she wants to, but I know it's just because she's stubborn. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right, Mr. Mario. Describe a time when you had to think on your feet. All the time, every moment. I'm never sitting down. And sometimes I sleep, though. And I'm not thinking on my feet then. And I fight with my feet, too. It's my fighting style. I took over a dojo with it. Oh, yes, that was on your resume. I followed up and couldn't believe it when it was true, if I'm being honest. Yes, I know. It's unbelievable, but so is my fighting style. Describe a time. Oh, sorry. Give me an example of what time you were able to be creative with your work. What was exciting or difficult about it? Well, you see, there were pipe zones where I had to use the pipes to get around in my adventures, and it combined both of my skill sets. So I think that is the number one. I think that is it. Give me an example. Okay. Okay. If we hired you as CEO of this company tomorrow, what's the first change you'd make? Get rid of everyone. We don't need employees. I'm good enough. I see. Okay, Mr. Mario, that's interesting. If you could work from any location on Earth, where would you choose? Oh, that's a tough one. I like flower fields. No, that's in Paper Mario, which is after this, though the timelines don't matter. Oh yeah, I did New Super Spec. I like flower fields. I'm not sure you can hook up any sort of work equipment. Oh, I would be napping. That's what I do best. Okay, Miss Mario. What would be your strategy for surviving a zombie apocalypse? Oh, I'm so glad you asked. You see, everyone, they want guns. They want... I think about this a lot, you see. They want guns. They want other sorts of weapons. When zombies, they're usually wearing whatever the person was wearing, and that could be productive equipment. Guns won't get past that. Or, usually, if we're talking about the reanimated sort, or a sort of disease that keeps them going, it's the head that matters. You jump on them. You jump on them like I do all my enemies. And I will be the lone survivor, because I am the best jumper. That is the dream. That is not only my plan, that is my dream. I see, sir. What non-professional skill would you most like to learn? The slide whistle. I want to play the slide whistle. At the perfect time, for it to be the most funny. Okay, that's I've never heard that one before, Mr. Mario. If I told you that the decision was down to you and one other candidate, what would you say to persuade me to hire you? God, we're gonna take a second. That's not a good interview question. Don't do that. Don't make it like competitive. Anyway, uh, I would not persuade you at all. I would ask you his name and then make sure that I am the better candidate. Oh, I see. I see. Very taking the initiative of you. Imagine that you receive $50,000. Whatever dollars. 50,000 coins. Ooh, that's a lot. And have 1 month to implement a major organizational change. What project would you choose? Project Massive Shoe Collection. I want all different types for all different types of enemies and all different types of situations. I see. I see. That's certainly creative there, Mr. Mario. What are you looking for in terms of career development? I have my XP booster. I'll be fine. Okay. All right. That's, what are your short-term goals and objectives for the next year? I'm going to get these star pieces and make sure wishes come true. Okay. How do you determine or evaluate success? If I win. Okay. All right. What skills or knowledge would make you better at your current role? Nothing. I am perfect. I am amazing. And the XP booster only keeps making me better. Okay, that's very humble of you. Tell me about your proudest professional accomplishment. Well, you see, there was this one time where I killed Bowser and then I killed him again when he was bones. And that really made me feel good because it was a surprise. It was a pretty unpleasant surprise when he came back as bones. But then when I got him again, it was, and then I got the princess. And he was giant too. That part happened. What types of remote team tools and software do you use? Well, I know how to use them. I have to do it with the family sometimes. Hold on, it better not. When I say no, it better not ruin the the 99. I hope not. Okay. What's your approach to maintaining effective communication and collaboration with a distributed team? Well, I shout really loud and make sure that they know my greatness. They can from all distances because I can jump anywhere they are. That's fine. We better not have started. I don't think it started over. Oh boy, I'm getting nervous now. But I think we're good. How do you manage your time and stay organized? I don't. I just do what I want when I want, and I push forward towards my goals. Okay, very driven. Okay. What's the key to making sure a project is successful when working remotely? Jumps. All right. Yeah. Okay. How do you switch off from work? I sleep. I lay face down in my bed and then somehow wind up under the covers, and I sleep it all off. Really good. Okay, yeah, sleep is good. It helps you recharge. What are your preferences regarding remote work versus in-office work? Remote work all the time, and anyone that says otherwise, he's a corporate a corporate plant. It lets people do what they can, and it removes expensive and time-consuming commutes and other complicated things. Anyway. What was that? That's definitely what Mario thinks. How do you approach building relationships and rapport with colleagues in both remote and in-person settings? Like I said, I shout really loud. And jump over to them. Okay, nice. In a hybrid work setting, priorities and dynamics can change. How do you adapt to shifting work requirements and environments? I jump. I have a feeling we're gonna get a lot of that. So, what can you describe? Can you describe how you actively contribute to team projects or discussions in both remote and in-person scenarios? I shout real loud to let them know how good I am, and I jump. All right, we're boiling down now, I feel. What strategies do you use to ensure inclusivity and participation in meetings or discussions where some team members are remote and others are in office? I swap them out. I swap them out at the party, and then they're no longer remote. It's a timeshare sort of thing. Ah, I see. So like hybrid, so full-on hybrid. No, they can be swapped out sometimes. You'll understand when you're a great leader like me. Okay, Mr. Mario. Don't call us, we'll call you. Oh, but there's some rapid fire ones. Okay, and we're not done unless. Are we done? No. Well, true. God, it better not start over every time I've accidentally said no. because I'm going to look that up actually. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna there's a little. Okay. All right. This is the remake, so. Okay, it doesn't say anything about. Okay, so we're probably still good. Back to the interview. So, Mr. Mario, here's some short form ones. Why do you want to work for our company? I've already done that. What do you know about our company? That you're super secret and was really hard to find. What relevant experience do you have? I gamble a lot. Oh, okay. How do you handle working under pressure? I don't. Can you describe a difficult problem you solve? I already did. Loser. What are your strengths? My jump. What are your weaknesses? Nothing. I don't possess those. How do you handle conflicts in the workplace? I win. There are no conflicts that I can't win. I see. Describe a time when you worked in a team. Right now. We're a party. What motivates you? The princess and mushrooms. How do you prioritize your tasks? I don't. It just press forward. Can you discuss a time when you failed and how you handled it? No, I've never failed. Except for that one time that I've already discussed and I don't want to think about it again. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Oh, probably, in 3D maybe. In 3D a few times. And playing a lot of, participating in a lot of parties and tennis matches. Probably. How do you stay updated in your field? By jumping. Can you explain a complex idea to someone who isn't familiar with it? No. How do you handle constructive criticism? I don't. There's nothing to criticize about me. Okay. What makes you a good fit for this role? I gamble a lot. Okay, can you describe your communication style? Strong. Like me. Okay. How do you handle ambiguity? I jump on it. Okay. Can you provide an example of a time when you showed leadership skills? All the time. Every moment. Describe a time when you had to deal with a difficult coworker or client. I would, but they're no longer here. Okay. What do you like to do outside of work? Sleep and eat mushrooms. And vibe with the princess. How do you ensure attention to detail in your work? Oh boy, we're still going. With my specialize. You can have this. Okay. He does have different dialogue, so I'll be able to catch it. What do you think sets you apart from other candidates? My jumping abilities. Oh boy. Can you give an example of a time when you had to multitask? I can multi-bounce. And I did it 35 times. Or was it 31? It was a lot. I won. How do you define teamwork? When we kill them together. Tell me about a time when you had to learn a new skill quickly. Well, when I got the experience booster, I learned my new skills quickly. What do you do when you disagree with a coworker or supervisor? We already went over that. Yes, yeah, I'm remembering, unfortunately. Describe a time when you had to give constructive feedback to a colleague. Well, like I said, I don't. I look disappointed at Mallow, and then usually he gets the thought peak correct. What do you think is the biggest challenge facing our industry? Well, there's just not enough gambling. There should be more. I agree. Tell me about a time when you had to persuade someone to see things your way. The King Bowser, he joined me. I just looked at him. I looked at him and let him talk it out himself. Oh, that is good leadership skills, letting them come to their own conclusions. Yes, I know. I told you I was amazing. Alright, how do you ensure your work is accurate? I never miss. I'm a god gamer who always gets the timing right. Okay, describe a situation where you had to work with limited resources. Well, one time we were low on FP, and so I just hit them. Alright, thank you. What do you do? What do you do if you don't know how to solve a problem at work? I jump on it. Oh, I run away. Alright, cool. Can you discuss a time when you had to overcome a major obstacle? Well, there was the waterfall. I just swam up it a little and got frog coins. And then I rode on a barrel. Oh, okay, cool. Describe a time when you had to handle a crisis at work. Well, you see, there was the incident. I don't want to talk about that. Okay. What do you think are the key qualities of a good leader? Strength. Strong legs. Strong stance. Overalls. All right, okay. How do you stay motivated during repetitive tasks? I keep pressing the button because every time I do, I jump on the multi-jump. All right. Can you discuss a time when you had to admit to making a mistake? No, because I don't. All right. Well, what do you do if you disagree with a company policy? I burn the company down. Okay. What do you do if you're not meeting your goals at work? I've never known that situation. I always meet my goals. How do you ensure your work aligns with company goals? I don't care about their goals. Aha! Oh boy. Don't call us, we'll call you. Oh wait, that's my line. No, I have what I want. Ladies and germs. JDs and gentlemen. And everyone else as well. We have something cool. It is known as Le Star Egg. The Star Egg is special because we're going to swap Peach in to our third slot. But Mel will probably wind up using it. Oh boy. Well, I'll just hit the armor down. Is an item in our item slots. A reusable battle item that you can use like a rock candy. It hits everybody. And it's also so cool. Look at it. Look at it. Oh, man. Soldier Boy. Told you. Got a new dance for y'all called a Soldier Boy. And it does 100 damage to everybody flat, no matter their defense, no matter it's not an elemental. And so with Peach being so weak that she, you know, can't hit for anything because she is has the lazy shell on, that flat 100 damage is more than she could ever do with anything else. So that's why it's special. It's a lot more useful in the SNES version because of reasons. No, because of you can't swap out in that, and you want Peach out for the healing, but she needs to do some damage sometimes on turns. So that's what it's for. We got it. It's useful. Get Peach out of here. We can swap out though, so everything's great. Can we talk to Bellissimo? Yeah. Prince Mallow, that was splendid work. You are every bit a prince. If it weren't for you, Garo, we never would have pulled it off. We definitely owe you one. But thanks, Mallow. I'm really glad everything worked out. Oh, he made the statues. You made them so fast. Can I have one of this Peach one? I want to put it just next to my bed so I can look at it while I fall asleep. So you thought that was going somewhere bad, huh? But Mario, he's sweet. Okay, he's a gentleman. The boss has finally been repaired. We can start operating again. Where's Mallow? You want to go to Bowser's Keep? Could you give us a lift, please? Put the sword for King Nimbus. You'll be there in no time. Here it comes! Here it comes! Oh, hello. I'm Mr. Dad Lakitu. I have a dad mustache. How's the engine running? Oh, it's purring like a kitten. Did you take Prince Mallow to the entrance of Bowser's Keep? Of course, I can't wait to get this thing running. I can't wait to get this thing running again. Come, Prince, hop on aboard. Haha. Is it a bus if it flies? Who knows? I guess they call it Airbus, don't they? We're Airbus. All aboard. We're off. This is what Lakitu sound like. It's a big Lakitu. I don't think we've seen Lakitu that big ever again. Well, I mean, Mario Galaxy, I guess. It was him. He was sleeping. Wait, how did he get here? That's so far. We're here. Fully equipped with all the things that we could ever want. Ah, cinder boiling lava. So nice to be home. Splitter's gonna pay for stealing my splendid castle from me. I don't like to see the boiling lava as such as you do, Bowser. Oh, I thought there was a save point. Ooh, so we can save whenever, right? Can I map? Can I travel? System, play game, journal, map. Oh yeah, I can. Okay, so we can teleport right to the front. I need to save because my timer is telling me that we're out. I thought there'd be a save point right at the beginning. It'd be sweet, but no. We're ending where we began, but not really. Next time we're gonna venture into Bowser's Keep. So, until then, I will see all you happy people next time.